Hi, Mitch. It's Danny from Nine, mate. How's the back feeling?
Yeah, it feels all right. Got through a couple of sessions, so have a have a session today and see how it goes.
In terms of injuries you've had to deal with, where does it rank?
Yeah, it's a pretty painful one. Look, I've had some pretty bad ones before, but yeah, it's definitely up there.
Like, you carried it in Origin and you showed a lot of courage. Was that important to you to not show anyone the pain you're going through?
Yeah, 100%. I just think if I showed that, I would have had a lot more traffic coming at me, I guess, and I had to try to do my best for. We didn't really have anyone on the bench who could fill in as a halfback, I guess. So I just had to bite down on the mouth guard and get through the game, I guess.
After that game, you copped a heap of criticism. Was it hard for you just to sort of sit back and wear it, knowing what you went through?
Mate, everyone's open to their opinion, and mate, it doesn't really affect me what everyone else thinks. Everyone that was close to me in the squad let me know how I went, and that was all that mattered really. And their opinion was the only thing that mattered to me, not anything from the media.
You had good support from the likes of Greg Alexander and Brad Fittler. They sort of stuck solid with you. Yeah,
well, their opinion's the only one that really matters, I guess, and it's coming from the head coach, and obviously Brandy has a lot to do with in the New South Wales side, I guess, and their opinion was the only one that really mattered to me.
And how ready are you now, mate? Like to lift Parramatta? The club's been struggling a little bit without you.
Yeah, I'm pumped to get back. Obviously haven't played with them for like 3 or 4 weeks now, so I'm just pumped to get back and get out there with the boys. And obviously haven't put in the best of performances the last 2 weeks, so I'm ready to come in and do a job for the boys.
Mitch, Cody from Fox, mate. Is there a bit of an urgency from your side to sort of get back and help steady the ship again? I mean, I think they've lost sort of 3 of the last 4 and just haven't been what they were when you were sort of going there so close to finals.
Yeah, no, not really. Brad hasn't rushed me in or anything like that, so no, not really.
What do you make of your run home, Mitch? Certainly a challenging one.
Oh, it's very challenging. I think we've versed some really good sides, and most of the sides are in the kind of top 6 little block there, and it's going to be tough, but I think these are the games that you want to be playing heading into the final. So it'll be a good test for us to go into the final.
How fresh is the memory of the semi-finalists to South Sydney last year?
What do you mean?
Just like they've had a pretty solid record against you guys in a couple of big games over the last probably season and a half or so. I think they've sort of managed to get the wood over you. Is it? Do you remember those games? You take anything from them?
That's in the past, I guess. Not really. It's a new week. We've got new players in the team, new structures. Everything comes into it. So not really. You don't really look into the past and like that. If you're looking like that, it'll affect your footy. So they might have had it over us a little bit in the past, but it's a new week and anything can happen.
Mitch, do you find it interesting that you often get criticised when you're in the team, but then everyone says, "Oh, how bad Parramatta go when you're not in the team"? You can't win, can you?
I don't know, Danny. I don't really want to get into that, but I don't try not to listen to anything in the media or anything like that. So just got to worry about what my best job and how to do that for Parramatta and worry about that each week, I guess.
You seem like you got a bit of fire in your belly that you're ready for a big finish to the season.
Well, I think we put ourselves in. Started off the year, I think, really well, and we put ourselves in a good position to be able to play finals footy now. So it's just about where we finished on the ladder now. We obviously top 4's a goal, so it's been the goal since the start of the year. So we're going to be looking to try to cement a top 4 spot, and whatever happens, I guess, wherever we end up. But we'll be fully focused to come towards the end of the year.
Do you like ranking yourself against good halves like the Souths pairing?
Yeah, they're a great halves pairing. They work really well together, and we're going to have to definitely be watching them this week.
Mitch, I think South have scored 110 points in the last. Sorry, mate. They've scored 110 points in the last 2 games. Big job for you guys defensively, obviously, against a team that's pretty confident.
Yeah, mate. They got class across the field, and they put some big scores on the last few weeks. So we'll have to definitely limit how much football they get, and really kind of get in the grind with them, I guess.
Mitch, Chris from Mineral.com, you mentioned top 4 being the goal. Obviously, you guys have been comfortably inside the top 4 pretty much all season. It's just started to get a little bit tense now with Roosters catching up on the ladder. So not just a big game against South, but huge for you guys in terms of that ladder equation.
Yeah, I guess so. I think every game's huge for us, I guess. Especially coming to the back here, we've got, like someone said before, we got versus some pretty good opponents in the next few weeks, so it'll be a good test for us.
Hey, Mitch, Trent from 10. Can I just ask you, mate, most people hear about injuries and a fracture in the back and think there's no chance of coming back and playing football in 3 or 4 weeks. What was going through your head when you knew the extent of the injury?
I was hoping it was the fracture that they said. So, I'm glad it was that one and nothing else, I guess. Like you said, I don't really want to hear about anyone, fracturing their back. And it's obviously doesn't sound very nice, but if I wanted to do anything, it was definitely where I did it.
Mitch, can you move well now back to full movement and you're not hampered at all?
No, I feel pretty sweet, mate.